Where would I be without Home Start? My volunteer Laura has helped me in so many ways. Laura is calm and helps me to be organised, listens to me without judging. Laura is my friend. She helps me with tasks that are probably beneath other people. She helps me cope with life and keeps me on track. She helps me understand benefits. I find them confusing. It's a big relief. I wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for Home Start. Thank you, Laura.
Home Start St Helens has had such a positive impact on mine and the children's lives. I have a volunteer who's called Sue. She's helped me with the day-to-day chores in the house because I have 4 children and we're struggling to keep on top of them. She's helped me through a breakdown of a relationship, 2 house moves. She's helped me go to appointments. She's helped me become a stronger person. She's been there when I've needed somebody to talk to, and she's worth her weight in gold. So much so that I am now training to become a Home Start volunteer.
We refer through to Home Start due to the well-trained, reliable and consistent volunteers that they provide our families. For example, we've recently had a mother who's terminally unwell, lone parent, single parent with a child with SEN needs. Both parents and child had SEN needs, and the massive difference that has made just to a friendship for that mum who had very little networks, who could have somebody who she could rely on and basically be there for her, befriend her, has been a massive impact to that mother and that child. Again, attending family action meetings shows the progress that family has made with that volunteer, and is one of my go-to agencies when giving early help to families.
I've been working within the St Helens area for the last 10 years, and I have made frequent referrals to Home Start. A lot of the people that I refer are people that are new to the area and they're quite socially isolated. With a new baby, that can be quite difficult to get out, and I've seen how volunteers have helped mums increase their confidence with practical skills, and it's just a lovely peer relationship that builds up between the two. It's not predominantly for females. I have referred males as well who have been supported, and I would just like to say that I think Home Start is an invaluable resource to the local community.
I was referred to Home Start by school. I had anxiety about going to school every day. I didn't want to go and my mum would have to ring up and tell them I wasn't coming in. This made my mum stressed and caused arguments. My volunteer Lynn started to visit me in March. She visits me after school at home. Sometimes we go out, but usually we stay in and spend time chatting. We spoke about school and came up with a plan. The plan was to go to school 3 days a week and then do school work at home for 2 days. Lynn came to the meeting at school and we all spoke about the plan. School said yes. I was really pleased about this and felt listened to. After the Easter holiday, I started to go into school for 3 days a week and kept going in all the way up to the summer holidays. Lynn kept visiting me through the school holidays. I spoke about going back to school full time in September. I like talking to Lynn and it makes me feel valued, listened to and important. I like having a Home Start volunteer because I am now back at school full time. Lynn is really pleased with me. We recently went to a vinyl record shop in Warrington and Lynn bought me some records as a reward.
I was referred to Home Start by young carers. I am a young carer for my dad. He relies on me to help him every day. I don't mind caring for him, but I know he is bothered about me having time to myself, friends to go out with, and he worries how his illness affects my education. We have recently moved to St Helens. My dad gets much more support here, which really helps me. Where we previously lived, I missed out on a full year of school as my dad needed me at home. I am now settled in a school in St Helens, but due to missing so much time, I have been held back a year. This gives me the chance to get to GCSEs. Joanne, my volunteer, visits after school. We go out for coffees or shopping. During the school holidays, Joanne knew that I liked museums, so we went to the World of Glass, which I really enjoyed. I know that Joanne is there to help me, giving me advice and helping me to stay on track with my revision. We have discussed what I want to do when I leave school, and Joanne encourages me and helps me to believe that I can do it. Joanne was a big help when my dad was admitted to hospital. She listened and let me talk about my worries. I felt better having someone to talk to, as I didn't want to upset or worry my own family. I feel much more relaxed after I have seen Joanne, and my dad said he can see I am happier. My dad has lots of support, which is good, but Joanne is just for me.
Volunteering has made a profound difference to my life. I've been a Home Start volunteer since September 2015. I've supported 4 families, including families with young children and recently a young person who is struggling to attend school regularly. I've used my family life skills and experience as a parent to help them. Families benefit from having someone who listens to them. I get so much out of supporting families. I was a stay-at-home dad and have used my experience as a Home Start volunteer to gain employment. I've also had, through Home Start, the opportunity to attend additional training such as paediatric first aid, autism awareness and mental health training, all of which added to my own personal skills and have helped me in my role as a volunteer and gives me a great sense of fulfilment.